So you want more business and you know you want it from social media. You're just not sure how you're going to do that. Well, luckily we're going to answer that question today, how to generate leads from social media. When it comes to social media and lead generation, there's a couple conversations that we want to have. First, what's the right platform or platforms for you to use to get your leads? Second thing that we're going to talk about is going to be what and when to post, including a way to post about your business without being salesy. Last bonus thing that we're going to talk about is I would say it's almost guaranteed, like 99% guaranteed, to get you leads, get you referrals from your social media network. Today's question actually came to us from a member of our Asentiv Mastermind community. This is a group that's together to support people in their business, in their success. Here's what one person had to say about the Asentiv Mastermind community.
I love being part of the Asentiv Mastermind. I got a chance to hear some really great feedback from entrepreneurs that are kind of in the same shoes as I am, or maybe farther along in their journey.
The first question a lot of people have is what's going to be the best platform for me to be on when it comes to social media? And you've got Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and who knows what else. The social media world is always changing. And so when it comes to be what's the best platform for you, I'm looking for one of two things. First, are my prospects there? Second, are my referral sources there? My goal is to be on the platforms where my network is the right place to be. For example, I do love Pinterest. If I'm looking for a recipe or if I'm looking for a project around the house that's never going to be completed and looks nothing like it was done, however, it doesn't work well for me in the business world. I find I have much more success on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Twitter, not so much. And so you're going to have to take a look at, okay, who are my ideal clients? Who are my ideal referral sources? And find out where they're hanging out. And here's the thing. You don't want to necessarily be on all of them if you can't really work all of them. So my recommendation, if you're not doing a lot on social media, is pick a single platform and get really good there. Then move on to a second and a third or a fourth, a fifth, sixth, however many you can handle, but make sure you're doing it really well on that platform. Now, one thing to consider, you can always hire somebody to help with your social media. I actually have a company that does Facebook and Instagram on my behalf. I've got another company I'm working with that does LinkedIn, and it makes it a little bit easier for me. Instead of trying to do all the work myself, I have a network to help me out. When it comes to the what and the when to post on social media, one of our Asentiv Mastermind community members, Andrew Gordon, actually had this to say about social media.
So we receive a lot of leads online from social media and from the website, and we find that the best way to stay in the social media presence is to constantly post a few times a week, not overloading things, but keeping your audience with good information and asking questions that just get them to answer and look up more information about you. So staying relevant to the times, keeping consistent in posting, and having some really keen and interesting information is what we try to focus on.
And I concur. Consistency is a key. The Facebook fairies, which is what I like to call Facebook's algorithms, does pay attention to how often you're posting, how frequently you're posting, as well as how many people are engaging in your post. Now, I'm not going to get into how the algorithms work because by the time I record this video, even if I put it out the same day, they may have changed. They're continuously changing on all the social media platforms. So that's why an expert can help, or a professional that talks about those. Do your research, find some good folks to help make that happen. Now, I did ask a couple other people in our Asentiv world their thoughts on this idea when it comes to social media, and here's what they had to say. Now, this first one actually comes from Courtney Nestler, who is my social media consultant that helps me with Facebook and Instagram. Focus on building and cultivating relationships instead of selling. Shift to asking questions, sharing relatable and important info instead of posting just to post. Connect and promote others. Now, Danielle Rush actually said she agrees with Courtney in her post. I ask for what I want and need, and I get it every time. Courtney Nestler is absolutely right. Being genuine and relatable is probably part of the reason that I always get what I'm asking for. Another thing that you may want to do on social media is horn toot. Now, horn tooting is answering that question, how are you doing, with something positive and well that's going on in your world. So if I think about it, and if I was selling, I could say, hey, I've got this program coming up, sign up, here's the link. Instead, what I could say is, I'm super excited. I just had someone, and I would probably insert their name, tag them, enroll for my upcoming insert program here. Instead of saying, hey, I need to sell some houses, if you're a realtor, you could say, hey, check out this amazing house that I just listed and tell us a little bit about it. Horn tooting to me is kind of like fishing. I'm putting out there, here's a little bit of information about what I've got that's going well in my world, and people that are interested may nibble or bite. And so I do recommend using horn tooting to be able to communicate on social media. And if you check out my YouTube channel, we do have other videos on horn tooting to get more information on that. Just YouTube, Tiffanie Kellog, horn tooting. Now, Jen Posick, who is the ads maven, I'm actually a client of hers, talks about doing Facebook ads and Instagram ads as a way to have that getting leads on social media. She shares, from Facebook and Instagram ads that grow my list and fill my webinars and workshops. Number 2, answering questions around Facebook and Instagram ads and being as helpful as possible in a few select Facebook groups where I know my clients are hanging out. Oh, and by the way, Jen likes to say, probably don't want to boost your posts on Facebook. Ads are much better, and you can check out, again, Jen Posick, the ads maven, for more information on how to do Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Well, the last conversation that we wanted to talk about today was a surefire way to get leads and referrals from your social media. And we're going to go back to Danielle and let her share with us what she did to create some success.
You asked us in one of our group sessions to post online, just ask for referrals on social media, what we were looking for. And so I did, which I don't know why we post on social media all the time, but whenever you ask me to do it, it feels very exposing and I don't want to. But I did it. I want to, because I have an online platform and you can sign up for yoga classes as a subscription service with me. I posted out, I want more clients I want a client in every state, right? And one of my partners tagged someone, and now I have a client of someone who lives in Alaska off grid.
Now, it's going to be very important when you use this on social media that you do not change the verbiage. It's written in a way to create those referrals. I'm expanding my business and I need your help. Who do you know who? And then you want to insert a very specific referral request. Once you put that out there, one of 2 things should happen. 1, you should get a whole lot of people saying, here's what I've got going on. 2, you may get no responses. If you get no responses, that either means your friends suck. Okay, maybe they don't suck. It's just you may not have enough friends or they don't know the people that you're looking for. Though 98% of the time, if you're not getting any responses, what it means is that you're not being specific in your referral request. And for more help on how to be specific in your referral request, for more help on what exactly you do once somebody says, hey, I know that person, do go to the MORE Referrals 5 Steps for Referral Success. It's a free online coaching program. I have the links in the description below. Come on out. We will get you all kinds of information that will help make it easier for you to ask for these referrals, be specific, and what do you do afterwards. So hopefully now you have some ideas on how you can generate leads on social media that will help you make more money, save more time, and have more fun. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.